All right. Welcome in, everybody. Phil Nagy on Sports joining you here for our Week 16 Browns matchup. Just 3 games left in the season. We got a big one here with the Commanders. Obviously, the game still calls them the football team, but I put Commanders in the title, and I'm going to try to start to say the word Commanders so that I can get used to it. Of course, the team name may change, as Kit and I were discussing, if they have to sell the team because of the crookery that Daniel Snyder has participated in. Then maybe the new owners could sneakily change it back to Red Wolves or Red Tails or something along those lines. Welcome in, John. Welcome in, Earl. Welcome in, Keith. Excited to get this one going. The 10-4 Washington Commanders, by the way. Let's look at Carson Wentz, along with a couple of his playmaking defensive players. So excited to get this one going to you. Not a ton of free agent movement for the Commanders this offseason, short, of course, of the picking up of Carson Wentz. So we had a pretty good season, but it's been about their defense. Their defensive line is nasty with Allen and Payne in the middle. Of course, Chase Young and Sweat on the outsides. A couple of draft picks to note. Their right tackle, Ike Ekwonu, one of the best right tackles, if not the best right tackle from the draft class. Again, there's the look at Wentz. He did not, because he was injured when the actual move happened, I did not get to trade him / get him to Washington until much later in the season. So he has not played very well, and as you can see, Kit will be joining on the chat from work this morning. So Wentz will stack the offense for you. Of course, he's got the Ohio State receivers on the outside with Terry McLaurin and Curtis Samuel. Diami Brown, rookie from last year from North Carolina, the number 3 receiver. There you can see Logan Thomas re-signed as well. Their tight end, they're going to empty it out. J.D. McKissick is also a free agent, and of course they still have Jarrett Patterson and Antonio Gibson. There's a quick little out route to Thomas. 2 throws, 2 catches for the tight end, Logan Thomas from Carson Wentz. Yeah, that was funny. We talked about it, I think, during one of those. Whoops, going to be picked off by Ward. Are they say got in? I think they did. They're going to say that his feet were down. No replay. There's a look at Watson's season stats. Are we going to get a booth review on this? I'm not going to touch it, so I don't want anything bad to happen. No booth review, just first down for the Browns. How about that? What a pick. Welcome in, 504. Here comes Nick Chubb to the right side, and he will be swarmed to the ground at the line of scrimmage by the aforementioned Chase Young. The Predator at the bottom of that line. 2nd and 10, Watson back to pass, a 3-step drop. Now he'll roll to the left side. Now he'll stop. Now he'll fire left. He's got his man waiting for Pickens to get across the middle on the dig route. 19 yards and a first down. Browns to the 36-yard line. Thought we were going to see a little bit more of Watson shenanigans there, but he's patient, waits for his man to pop open. That's a first down, Browns into Washington territory. Motion coming from the Chief. Play action, watch out! Chase Young and boom, it's the ball's out. Somebody get it. Watson's going to pick it back up, and now he's going to run. He can throw that if he wants to. He should have thrown it away. Does Chase Young get 2 sacks on that play? Or a sack and a TFL on that play? That was wild. Ball popped out, but nobody noticed, and then Watson picks it back up. And he's able to get like 1 yard back. That was kind of a wild-looking play. 2nd and long now for the Browns, back to the 49-yard line. Definitely punched out, though, by Chase Young. Here's the throw to the left side. Got it short to the Chief. Njoku's got it up to about the 40-yard line, picks up about 9, sets up a 3rd and 14 now for the Browns. Bunch formation on the right side, not quite in Cameron Dicker range unless there is a stiff breeze headed towards the dog pound. Watson, big time throw. He's hit as he throws. It's a wobbler. Cooper comes back to it. Caught for a first down at the 9. Welcome in, Sean. Go Browns. That was a wobbly pass, 32 yards. And how about the heads-up play from Amari Cooper to sense that his quarterback had gotten hit right there in the middle and come back to the football. He sees it before Garyon Conley, another Ohio State Buckeye free agent pickup here, in our virtual free agency. I'm not sure if he's really a free agent on the team, but he is now because we know that Washington loves Buckeyes. Here's Chubb up the middle, breaking one tackle. He'll get up to about the 6-yard line. His second touch of the game nets 3 yards for Nicholas Jamal Chubb. Heavy formation here. They're from the 6 on a 2nd and goal. Turn around, stretch it to the left side. Chubb, he kind of runs into the back of Joel Bitonio. That was a weird looking animation. He gets all the way down to the 1 though, sets up 3rd and goal from the 1. Let's go. Staying in the game, Cooper, top of your screen as the single wideout. Here, Kareem Hunt checks in, 22 personnel. Give it to Kareem up the middle. Oh, I think he got it. No, they're going to say he's got a yard, but somehow didn't score from the 1. 4th and millimeters. They got to go for this one, right? Come on, Kevin. Excuse me. Man, it looked like that ball got across the plane, didn't it? We'll get a better look at it here. Oh, he didn't. What a play by the defender. Getting in there, and the Browns are going to go for it. 4th and goal from inside the 1. That's true. We haven't seen any QB sneaks. They're going to get a heavy personnel. They'll give it to Stanton. He's in. Touchdown, Johnny Stanton. Touchdown, Browns. Some fullback love. And that time, not fooled. Or he was able to fool him. Excuse me. It feels like we've seen that play a couple of other times where it's been fooled. This time he breaks the initial tackle of Jonathan Allen. And once he does, he's in easily. There you go. Yeah, I'm not sure if Darnold and Mayfield would coexist on that roster. But it does seem kind of crazy that both of those top, 3 picks would be on the same team. But they're going to be like 30. They're each about 18 million, so you're like 36 million bucks for 2 quarterbacks. But you're not sure who would start in that case. All right, Wentz back out onto the field again after the interception to Denzel Ward. Gibson behind him in the backfield. 13 personnel, 3 tight ends to the left side. They're going to send one of them in motion. Wentz gives it up the middle. Gibson, he breaks. No, he's not going to break the tackle. How about Anthony Walker staying home in the gap? Great control, just a 2-yard run. I thought for sure he was going to get back Walker. Welcome in, Pattersons. Somebody's going to move a little bit early on the offensive line. Back them up 5, 2nd and 13 upcoming. Good to see everybody in. Welcome in. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy joining you. Kit joining on chat via work today. Pressure coming. It's going to be Troy Hill. Troy Hill on a little bit of a blitz from that nickel position, and he'll get a sack. And it's a 3rd and very long now. 96 sacks for the Browns as a team this season is bonkers. Wentz, right side. He'll dump it short. No chance. Ward and JOK escorting him out of bounds. They'll pick up about 6 and concede the punt. Yeah, I think they eventually are going to have to as well, Keith. I think maybe they're just waiting for the draft to be over. Then we'll know which teams actually need quarterbacks. But they certainly feel like they're trying to wait around for a deal that maybe isn't going to be there. And maybe should have dealt him earlier before they lost some leverage. Yeah, it's been a monster year for our defense in terms of sacking the quarterback. Here's Nick Chubb up the middle, breaking 1 tackle, breaking 2 tackles, and he'll have near a first down. Give him 9. Sets up 2nd and short. Kareem Hunt, left side. First down run for Kareem. Up to the 46-yard line. First down, Browns. Here's Dearness Johnson now, and look at Nick Chubb lined up as the fullback. They'll stretch behind him. Dearness with a nice block from Chubb. First down more to the 35. Give him the 34. 12 yards on the run for Dearness Johnson, who's played extremely well in our sim the last couple weeks. Remember, he had that 65-yard touchdown run a couple of games ago. Dearness Johnson has made the most of his touches. And again, now with Drew Rosenhaus representing him, you have to wonder if a big move is coming. Again, Browns do have first right of refusal to match whatever deal he is offered. And I think, what did they tender him at? A second round tender? Is that what it is? So I'm not sure if that will go through or not. 2nd and 10 now, as this one doesn't go as far. Motion from the Chief. And play action. Now he'll throw it out of the backfield to Dearness Johnson. He'll pick up about 8, and he gets real close to the stick, sets up a 3rd and makeable here from the 26. They're going to empty it out. No, yes, you have said it before, and I would say no one. Here is the Chief. Easy first down. Nice route there. Nobody stayed with him. Spread him out. Let the Chief operate in space. Cameron Curl, the safety, closest one to him. Shotgun on a 1st and 10. Watson. Time. Now he'll throw a late throw over the middle. And actually, they're going to say he lost yardage. He should have gotten at least his forward progress. Donovan People-Jones, 1 catch now, -3 yards. Overall, the Titans' backfield is not better than the Browns. You could try to argue that Derrick Henry is better than Nick Chubb, and some might argue that, but the number 2 is better than their number 2, and our number 3 is better than their number 3. You're talking about like Dontrell Hilliard and stuff like that. Dontrell Hilliard is better than Kareem Hunt, in my opinion. 3rd and 12 now. Watson. Pressure is taken care of. Now it breaks down. He'll roll left. Take off, Watson. No, he's going to throw on the run. Touchdown, Pickens! Wow, that was a Deshaun Watson play. Didn't give up on it. Didn't run. Kept his eyes downfield, and the rookie George Pickens flashes into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. The rookie George Pickens. Look at this throw on the run, too. Receiver not even in the screen yet. And a great job of Pickens to stay open. You can see Njoku had Garyon Conley occupied in the back of the end zone. Very possible, 504. It's a good question, asking if Watson will continue to elevate DPJ and Schwartz. I would hope so. 14-0 now. Huge win, or a huge start to the game for the Browns. Momentum in their favor as well. And you're going to take the Commanders out of rhythm a little bit. Yes, and I agree with that too, Keith. They ran him a lot in college too. Here's Wentz now chasing from JOK. Wentz, and he'll go ahead and take off. Chase Winovich is going to bring him down. Winovich back from his 4 weeks of injury, although the backups did a nice job in his stead. Winovich in there with Tack McKinley. Pressure up the middle. And Walker brings him down. It does look like Miles is still hurt. He didn't say he had anything long term, but I don't remember looking. But he's clearly not in there now on a 3rd down. But Chase Winovich back in the game, and he's going to make the stop, and another punt upcoming for the Commanders. Browns defense cooking with gas early. Again, an early interception from Denzel, which didn't even look like an interception, and then was ruled an interception. So we'll take it as Jakeem Grant takes a huge shot after returning the ball up to the 19-yard line. 14-0 now. Browns in cruise control. 10-3-1 on the season. Ravens 9-5 right behind them in the division, so they must keep winning. Here's Nick Chubb trying to break tackles. Second and 9 now for the Browns. Back to pass. Right side, drag route again. He's got the Chief. First down, past the 30 to the 35. David Njoku. 8 for 8 to start the game now is Watson. David Njoku, 3 catches, 34 yards already. Again, we're still in the first quarter of this football game. Stretcher right side, Nick Chubb breaking one tackle, burying him. That defender didn't have a chance. I think that was Landon Collins, the safety. Just takes an elbow to his face and brings Chubb to the ground eventually after getting run over. Welcome in, George. Go Browns. Yes, we all hear you. We all hear you, Jenny. Everybody's excited. Go Browns. Nice little slant route there. Very quick pass to Amari Cooper. First down, Browns. Love the game plan that we've seen so far from the Browns. Good mix of run and pass so far for Cleveland. Watson back under center. KJ Wright, the venerable linebacker who came over in free agency when we did the virtual free agency. He's not really on their team that I know of. 1st and 10, back to pass, play action. He's going to go ahead and check it to Dearness Johnson on the right. That's a short gain. Again, I wish they would throw that one a little bit earlier, identifying that he's going to run himself out of bounds, which he did there after 2. Back to pass, Watson, right side. Got the Chief again over across the 40 to the 38-yard line. That sets up a 3rd and 1. Man, the Chief has been so good this year as the wide receiver 1 role. That could be a really exciting development. Here's Kareem Hunt. He gets a nice first down, run up the middle, give him 4 more. And a first down for Kareem Hunt. Two receivers stacked to the right. They're going to give it, no play action. Watson, he'll throw it over the middle. Whoa, almost picked off. Little bit of a lazy catch there by Cooper. He didn't attack the ball. He kind of waited it for him, and Fuller was able to jump the route and almost pick that one off. First incompletion of the game for Deshaun Watson. Left side, Watson into traffic again. He's got the Chief. And Deshaun Watson and David Njoku really developing a nice chemistry this season. As I've told you, Njoku is going to be over 1,000 yards and 100 catches in our sim this season. He has been extremely good. Watson back to pass on a 3rd and 5. Zip it left side, and it's Nick Chubb. Nice check down to the Chubbernaut, and Nick Chubb getting involved in the passing game, gets 6 yards and a first down. Absolutely, Watson has read and exploited the zone nicely. Just very kind of dink and dunk right now. No, not in a panic, not in a hurry. Good mix of run and pass. Here's some play action. Zip it over the middle. That one's almost picked again. Cooper was in some traffic, and Cole Holcomb, the middle linebacker, is able to get his hands on it. The strong side linebacker. Right side, there's the Chief again. Holcomb drags him down near a first down. Just quick little passing game. This is, again, the 49ers playbook, because schematically it lines up best with the archetype that Deshaun Watson is as a player in Madden. 3rd and 1. Watson, back of the corner of the end zone, jump ball, and I think they're going to get illegal touching on Peoples-Jones, as it looked like he maybe stepped out before he jumped to elevate for that football. There is the illegal touching right there. If you decline it, it's a touchdown. They're going to take the penalty. Sets up 4th and 1. Browns are going to go. Show no mercy. High formation, Nick Chubb behind Stanton. Give it to Chubb right up the middle, and he'll get slammed shut. Again, the strength of this Washington defense is right there on the D-line, and that time Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, and Cole Holcomb, the linebacker, were there as well. Would have loved to have seen a nice little play action or something there. Pressure coming now from Troy Hill, and Troy Hill will get his 2nd sack of the half. Another blitz from the nickel spot. So a couple of nickel blitzes. Actually, the only 2 sacks of the game by the Browns are by Troy Hill to start this one. And now Miles is bottom up. Miles is down there, so maybe he isn't. It was just a stamina sub earlier. Another false start again, as that defense sensing relentless pass rushing with no respect for the run game. Stretch it to the left side with Gibson. Of course, he has a nice hole. Huge first down. He's got a big run. Antonio Gibson, 27 yards and a first down. So just when I said that they were going to ignore the run to focus on rushing the passer for a safety, they truly ignore the run, and he goes off for about 27 yards and a big first down, giving them some breathing room. Wentz back to pass. Pressure coming from Winovich, and then Wentz will just fire it into the Browns bench to avoid taking another sack and another loss. 2nd and 10. Back to pass, Wentz zips it left side, and it's jumped and almost picked. Greedy Williams deserved that interception, but drops it. 3rd and 10 now. Defense being plotted. Here comes Miles, his first impact play, and he baptizes the rookie Ike Ekwonu. And Garrett with a big sack there of Carson Wentz. Third of the game for the Browns. 4th and 22 leads to a punt. Sack number 15 for Miles. Again, remember, Miles has missed about 6 games this season, so trying to catch up with his teammate DeMarvin Leal, sack leader in the league potentially. I have to go back. I'll have to go look like I haven't done like a league leaders stat check in a while. Maybe we'll do that one after the game just to see where folks are at, if you're interested. There's the Chief. He's at 98 catches, 1,017 yards, 7 touchdowns. Stretch it left side. Kareem Hunt breaks one tackle, kind of angle it towards the middle. He'll pick up a yard or 2. Doth Kareem. Shotgun look here on a 2nd and 8. They're going to give him a 2-yard gain. Back to pass. Deshaun. Quick little throw across the middle. He's got the Chief again. There's catch number 99 for David Njoku. 7 of them again today. Just been so good. Such a reliable, calming presence for Deshaun, and it certainly has picked up. I mean, it was started with Baker. Here's a little pop pass to George Pickens, and he's not going to get it. Kind of a fun little play. Jamin Davis, not fool, able to get there with his athleticism. And Pickens' 3rd catch will actually lose a yard, and they will punt on a short field here. Corey Bajorquez, first time we've seen him. He'll angle it right side near the sideline and out of bounds right at the 20. So not as good as it could have been there. Wentz back out onto the field. Yeah, he's been crazy good for us this year. There's a little cut sequence of Carson Wentz getting sacked. Now, did I see something? Is he supposed to be wearing jersey number 2? Did I see a pressure where he's going to go back to 2 instead of 11? I didn't even bother to look and see what number he was supposed to be. That's my bad. Antonio Gibson with another nice run of 4 yards. He's been sharp to start the game. Somebody moved again. Taven Bryan was all up in the grill. And that is going to be a false start. That's left guard Andrew Norwell, who came over in free agency from the Jags after Brandon Scherf got sent down to Miami, and there's Spendathon. Here's Wentz. Now he'll take off 20, 25. He'll slide down before Ronnie Harrison, and then right on cue, Andrew Norwell experiencing an injury, so he will head to the bench. And Eric Flowers, the longtime tackle and guard, comes in to replace him. Back to pass. Wentz on a 3rd and 4. He'll fire left side. Aggressively knocked out of bounds. Terry McLaurin. Good coverage by Greg Newsome. And Terry McLaurin, the first time we've even called his name today. And he catches the ball but is pushed out of bounds by Newsome. Browns will get the football at the 35-yard line, still up by 14. 6:25 remaining in the first half. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy joining you. Nagy on Sports. Appreciate everybody being on. Hope you're having a great start to your Monday. It's rain/snow here in Central Ohio. Gross again for the middle of April that we would actually see some snowflakes. Watson leaves a crowded pocket. Now he'll take off 35 to the 40, and he's actually going to take a hit at the 42 after 7 yards. Couldn't quite get down to slide. You'd like to see him slide there. Not able to, unfortunately, but he does get 7 and appears to get right back up. Zip it left side, wide open. Peoples-Jones on a slant. And Donovan Peoples-Jones has the ball inside Washington territory to the 42, and a first down Browns. His 2nd catch, remember he had that weird, came way back behind the line of scrimmage catch. Watson again, 1st and 10. He'll roll left. He'll fire on the run. He just overthrows his man, Peoples-Jones. That's a tough throw on the run. The touchdown pass was that throw on the run. Can't complete that particular one. 2nd and 10. Chubb right up the middle is going to actually angle to the left side. I thought he should have just stayed on his original course straight up the middle. He tries to go left, and Jamin Davis helps the defensive line bring Chubb down after just a yard. 3rd and 9. Watson firing right side angle route. 1st down and more. David Njoku on a flag to the corner. He's inside the red zone, and the Chief catch number 100 for him on the season. And we still got 2.5 games of football left for the Browns. What's the Kit? Are you in a Googleable situation? What's the Browns single season receiving record for catches? Could the Chief be flirting with that here? He's at number 100 now with 2.5 games left. Up the middle, Chubb breaks one tackle, sort of shoves Jonathan Allen to the side while he runs for 7. I formation, Kareem Hunt checking into the game. Just back and forth. There's just no way to prepare for it. Here's Kareem. First down, running more. Follows Johnny Stanton to the 7 and a first down. Browns with goal to go. Shotgun look. Might they run out of the shotgun? Nope, they shall not. Chubb stays in. Right side. Caught. Touchdown. The Chief. What a throw and what a catch. And he's going to Chief slam again. I love that they have upgraded him to do it basically every time now. His 8th touchdown catch. Catch number 101 on the season. And the Chief is rocking right now here in Cleveland. And the Browns on offense are rocking and on defense today. Complete game here so far. 8 plays, 65 yards, and a touchdown for the Browns, leading 21-0. Joey, welcome in. Thank you for looking that up, Kit. I appreciate it. I mean, Landry had over 100 a couple of years ago, so I mean, I know it's got to be over 100, but I'm just wondering if it's 115, 120, 103, you know, whatever it is. Yeah, we're supposed to have like 80s by the end of the week, Keith. It's just snowing today in Columbus, which is so weird. Here's Diami Brown. Fake it to him. Give it to T-Mac. McLaurin. And the ball comes out. It is picked up by Winovich. Oh, Terry McLaurin. I'm so sorry. John Johnson popped him in the hole on that little fake it to the up guy. Give it to the second guy through the hole. We saw that a couple times with Landry and Beckham in the Browns playbook. And John Johnson dislodges ball from Carrier. And now a first down. Browns inside the 25. Left side, Kareem Hunt. I'm sorry, I looked away for a second in the chat. Touchdown, Browns! Kareem Hunt, stretch it left side. I salute you. Touchdown, Browns. 89 is really it? I thought Landry had over 100. Apparently not. Well, there you go. Gosh. 89. Well, he smashed it then. Welcome in, Richie. Appreciate that information. 1984. Okay. Good year. It was the year my wife was born. All right. Well, then the Chief has smashed it. Every catch that he makes is a new record at this point. 28-0. Kareem Hunt. I don't know, 504. We haven't had one in a long time. That would be great to have one. You know they're going to be passing. And you know the internal Madden gadgets, Madden widgets, will be trying to decide weird football-y or unfootball-y ways for them to try to make it close eventually. This is a 10-4 football team here, folks. Up the middle, Gibson pounds DeMarvin Leal, but then Chase Winovich brings him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning. And 149 is set as the NFL record by Michael Thomas. Okay, thank you. Good intel there. Richie, appreciate you being on. Back to pass on a 3rd and 4. Wentz, pressure coming. Taven Bryan! And the Browns will call timeout. Because why not? They need more points. Taven Bryan has been so good for us since we lost Calais Campbell when they found out that the Ravens signed him. So he's had to start and play next to DeMarvin Leal. Here's Jakeem Grant from the 35. Tries to make a man miss, which he cannot do. And he brings him down 148 and 2 timeouts left for the Browns. Watson now, 146 and go. A little bit behind. Cooper kind of goes down awkwardly, but a first down for the Browns, and they will hurry up, I would assume. Kind of just puts a little bit behind him on that. Not necessarily sure why. It wasn't a defensive throw that time. It was just a little bit of an off-center pass. Browns now letting the clock run. Snapping it with 4 seconds left. I don't understand it. Over the middle, Peoples-Jones. First down into Commander territory. Up to the 33-ish yard line, and then the Browns will go ahead and call timeout number 2 At the 33, good guess / good remembering. Third catch of the day for Peoples-Jones. Watson back to pass. Now he'll fire over the middle and it's picked off. Tried to squeeze it in there that time, and Cole Holcomb picks him off. And a first down upcoming for the football team, as he had gotten away with a couple of those earlier. And this time a really athletic play from the linebacker. Watch that. As you could see, Pickens was coming back to the ball, but he was a little bit beyond the level of the zone. Unfortunate. Yes, that is Keith. 100 sacks for the Browns. And again, 15 of them or so technically belong to Calais Campbell. Wide open Thomas as the Browns are in a mega prevent. So here you go. I told you I would be very surprised if they let this thing go to a shutout. And there's a little bit of a fluky turnover, a big time play, and now with 44 seconds, the football team / Commanders with a chance to get on the board. Wentz deep, back in the end zone, caught by McLaurin at the 1. Told you. Browns on a very preventy defense right now, though, by the way. 36 seconds. They have one timeout left there at the 1 yard line. Come on, Browns. Let's get a stop here. Right side, caught, but then dropped as Grant Delpit knocks it out of the hands of Diami Brown. 2nd and goal. Turn around, give it to Gibson. Right side, he walks into the end zone. There goes your shutout. You jinxed it. I don't blame you. I think it's just their internal game metrics. Like, wait a minute, we can't have it be this lopsided, which we've seen happen to the Browns before, but very rarely are we the lopsided leader. Still have a half of football to play. Browns will get it back. They'll have 31 seconds and a timeout, and then, of course, they'll get the second half kick as well. 4 plays, 74 yards, 22 seconds off the clock. And it's a run from Antonio Gibson, but after the big throw and catch to 28-7, 31 seconds left, first half. Here's a short kick. Here's Jakeem Grant. He's up past the 20, near the 25, where he'll go down. So 28 seconds is actually what they have to play with. Watson and company back out onto the field. Let's see if they're going to get aggressive or not. He's going to throw it. Watson deep, right side, open. The Chief. Oh my gosh, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, David Njoku. 1 throw, 1 catch, and another Chief slam. As David Njoku continues to put together an all-pro season. Holy smokeroos, the Chief does it again. 1 throw, 75-yard touchdown. David Njoku and the Browns, 10 seconds later, get their 4th touchdown lead right back. Holy moly. Welcome in, Broke Todd. Appreciate your comments on some of our other videos as well. 18 seconds left. Watson, 75-yard touchdown. Excuse me, I can't even cough, and I'm so excited here. The Chief having a whale of a season now. He's over 1,100 yards. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, gonna draft the Chief in fantasy just for what he's done in the sim. I love it, Joey. Here's Gibson up the middle again. Washington will call their last and final timeout. 2nd and 3, 14 seconds remaining in the game. Miles hits him as he throws it. It's picked again at the 35. Troy Hill, he might go. He will. Touchdown, Browns on a pick 6 set up by Myles Garrett, blasting Wentz as he threw the ball. Touchdown, Browns. What is happening? What is happening? 42-7 in the first half with a pick 6. And the Browns absolutely taking the Commanders behind the woodshed. This is for coming up with a crappy name. 42-7 now with 5 seconds left, and the Browns will get the football back. They can have the old triple dipskis after the Njoku touchdown, and then the next play is a pick six. Wentz will just take a knee and get out of Dodge, and that'll do it for the first half. That's right, might as well be a shutout, I guess. Shutout would still be cool, but man, how about two quick scores after they scored. And Browns will get the football right back here to start the second half. Wild, wild, wild. Let's run the football now, please, and thank you. Motion from the Chief. Back to pass, pressure around the outside. Watson doesn't feel it, and he'll go down. Montez Sweat got around Jedrick Wills, and nobody said, run for your life, Deshaun, and he didn't feel the pressure. 2nd and 17 after the sack from Montez Sweat. Back to pass. Quick little throw to the Chief again. He gets it back to the 24-yard line, sets up 3rd and 11. Basically got the sack yardage back. 11 catches, $170 today for the Chief, and 2 touchdowns. I'd say that's a pretty good day. Back to pass on 3rd and 11. Watson stands in the pocket lots of time. He's going to throw it late and short to Peoples-Jones, whose momentum, unfortunately, because he would have had the first down. Watson throws that a little earlier. Peoples-Jones has the time to step upfield. Instead, steps out of bounds, and they will have to punt. So no triple dip. Bojorquez, left foot, big punt to the left side, hanging up in the air. Troy Hill down there, and they're going to make a tackle right away on the kick returner, rookie Mitchell, back there. Yeah, could be. I don't know if they would. I would have to go in and manually do that, but if you guys want to put Brissett in, if you want to see what he looks like, maybe 4th quarter, left side, throws it short, and then caught for a first down. Curtis Samuel, his first touch of the game. Just 6 completions for Carson Wentz now. We'll make note of this. His first pass of the second half was his 12th attempt. We'll see how many attempts he ends in the game. He had 11 in the first half. We usually don't do stuff like that, but I would be happy to if we can have this big of a lead heading into the 4th quarter. We can put Brissett in just to see what he looks like. 3rd and 4 now. DeMarvin Leal on the tackle of Antonio Gibson. Just shy of midfield. Wentz in a shotgun. Takes the snap. Back to pass. 4-man rush. Floats it over the middle. Incomplete. Too far ahead of Brown. Too short of Gibson. And incomplete in a punt upcoming for the football team / Commanders. Hi, Karen. Welcome in. Go Browns. This has been a crazy game, and the Browns have been very good. David Njoku. The David Njoku special here today, as he has set a franchise record. Well, actually, he set it way before today, but today we acknowledged the franchise record. And now he's headed for Mike Thomas's all-time NFL catch mark. He's got a little bit of room to go. Here's Pickens to the right side. First down. Just 4 incompletions today for Deshaun Watson. 3 touchdowns again, and that interception late in the half that Cole Holcomb snagged. 500 receiving yards now for the rookie. Here's Kareem Hunt, stretch it left side. Breaks 1 tackle. Jamin Davis brings him to the ground. 7 runs for 48 yards for David Njoku. I'd like to see a lot more running here in this second half. Here's Nick Chubb, and he'll have a first down run of about 6 to the left side as well. Just 11 carries, 37 yards for Nick Chubb. We'd like to see both of those numbers increase here in the second half as well. Kareem Hunt tries to stretch it. I think we might get a holding call based on the timing of when that thing came out. And we will get it one, even though he points the wrong way, and it's going to be on the Chief. A blemish on the record of the Chief here today. 1st and 20, why not go empty? Insult to injury here. Back to pass, quick little throw to the Chief. Oh, sweet little pick from the outside from Peoples-Jones. It was actually a block at that point because he caught it, and their 1st and 20 turns into a 2nd and 5. 15-yard throw and catch to the one and only Chief David Njoku. Right side, Chubb into trouble and into Cole Holcomb. No gain. Actually give him a loss of 1. 3rd and 6 here. Cole Holcomb, very talented. He's part of the country music band that I put together of linebackers. Cole Holcomb's in it. Logan Wilson's in it for the Bengals as well. 3rd and 6. Motion from the Chief. Play action. Back to pass. Watson quickly right side. He's got his man, but he's going to have to keep his feet in bounds. And unfortunately, that's going to mean that Dearness Johnson is actually short of the line to gain. His 3rd catch. It's a short one, but not a first down. And goes out of bounds at the 15 by Bajorquez. Would have liked to see them go for that. I think the real Stefanski probably goes for that. I didn't, Keith. I watched a teeny bit of the USFL this weekend, but I did not see any of the fan-controlled football league. Pressure coming, and they're going to give it up the middle to Diami Brown. This is the play that, nice play by Grant Delpit to make the tackle. That was the play that Terry McLaurin fumbled on earlier in the game. Wentz back to pass, right side, corner, tipped up in the air. Brown swarming to Terry McLaurin now, maybe doubling him almost every time because he's just that good. 3rd and 9, Wentz, drag route across the middle. Tackle in space by Delpit is going to keep him short of the line to gain. 4th and 3, that's Jarrett Patterson, last year's rookie running back. And Patterson is short of the line, and they're going to have to punt again here, 42-7. Browns continuing to lead. I don't know why you'd even throw the ball again. I would just start running it right now. Chew clock this bad boy. That's what I would do. Watson's day has been stellar, 27-31 for 347, the 3 touchdowns. And again, the 1 interception late as they were trying to score at the end of the first half. And he squeezed it into a zone that was too small. Here's Chubb. Nice cut through the hole for Chubb. Breaks 1 tackle. Up for another 10 yards and a first down for Nick Chubb. How about Chase Young chasing him all the way down? As the Browns now 1,972 rushing yards in the season, about to go over 2,000 as a team for the season. Are the Browns 11-33 on the ground this season for Nick Chubb. Here comes Kareem Hunt angling through the middle. And that will close quickly. Jamin Davis, the rookie, was right there. 1 yard gain for Kareem Hunt. Watson, left side. We're going to get maybe somebody hit him or a holding call. I don't know what happened. That penalty flag came out kind of late. And it will be holding again on the Browns, despite him pointing. And they're going to give it to Jack Conklin, trying to block Chase Young over there. And that sets up a 2nd and 19 for the Browns now. Back to pass, Watson. He's got pressure. He's going to move to the right side. He'll throw on the run. He'll dump it off to Nick Chubb. 30. Nick Chubb, whoa, stiff-arming Cole Holcomb into another county. And he sets up a 3rd and 6. How about a 10-yard play for Nick Chubb? And he stiff-armed Cole Holcomb way out of the way on that one. 3rd and 6 now for the Browns. Back to pass. They're going to play action. Fire over the middle. First down. Amari Cooper to the 50. Amari Cooper burst down. Browns to the 48-yard line of Washington. Ron Rivera. Hard to watch this one. 4th catch of the day for Cooper. A quiet 4 for 72 for Amari. Here's Chubb up the middle. He'll run right into Jonathan Allen. And we've got an injury to Nick Harris holding his right hand. Please just be on the bench. And he is on the bench, and they're not holding his hand at all. They're looking at his wrist. That's Ethan Pacic into the game now as the center. 56 right there in the middle of your screen. Ethan Pacic picked up on free agency from Seattle. 2nd and 8, he's into the game. He's able to block over the middle, wide open. David Njoku, but the ball comes out, and it's going to be picked up by Garyon Conley. Are they going to say that his knee was maybe down? I saw it kind of late. It felt late. We're going to get a good look at it here. How wide open is he, by the way? Just missed that little bit of the... I think he's on the ground when that thing comes out, right? We'll find out here. Come on, give me that booth review. There's the booth review. Yeah, that knee and that elbow are definitely down. This one should definitely be coming back. Jamin Davis tried to get out of the way. Yeah, that's the ground absolutely causes that fumble. First and 10 here for Watson and the Browns. 3:41, third quarter. Stretcher right side. Nick Chubb. He runs right into Chase Young. Jamin Davis also there. And the two of them will corral Nick Chubb. It takes two strong professional football players to bring him down. Second and 12. Chubb again up the middle. Oh, he's going to get stuck. It looked like he kind of moved out of the way and into the open arms of Daron Payne for a TFL. And now a 3rd and 14 for the Browns. 42-7. Their first half, all the scoring in the first half was electric for the Browns. Now Watson rolling, firing, and he'll fire out of bounds as Montez Sweat was right on his keister. They're going to try the field goal here from 45. 45. Cameron Dicker, the rookie kicker, his kick is up. His kick is good. Dicker has been perfect inside of 50 this year, headed towards the dog pound even. We know that's the swirling side, and he has been very, very solid for the Browns this season inside of 50. And over 50, he's about 50% maybe. 45-7. Back to pass, Wentz. Pressure in his face, he'll dump it right side, Terry McLaurin. Troy Hill brings him down. Ward corroborates as well. Nine yards on that play. Wentz, now he'll take off. 30, 35, 40 to the 45. Chased down from behind. Hit hard by Ronnie Harrison. Wentz pays the price on that one. First down, football team. Big time sack there. Sorry, I had to go remove something that the puppy was chewing on. Tried to jump the route. Ward, Thomas, and he's got a big first down as Ward tried to jump the route. Unfortunately. And that one will go the way of, you can see there, Ward tries to jump the route. Then how about the pursuit speed from Greedy Williams? Gets up to 21 miles per hour on his pursuit speed. That's the end of the third. 45-7 for the Browns here. 15 minutes to play. Pressure up the middle and another sack for Miles. Number 3 of the game for him. 17 on the season. All right, so you guys want me to pull some of the starters? Can we get some consensus on that? If anybody says sure, I will put Brissett in. I'll put Dearness Johnson in. I'll put not Myles Garrett in. Not Denzel Ward in. I'll just do a couple of subs if y'all want to see some of the backups in. Hey, Broke Todd says sure. Okay. We'll do that here. 3rd and 18. See if the defense can get off the field on a 3rd and 18. Back to pass, Wentz. Set up extreme to the right side. It's Gibson. He breaks through the hole. He's going to get hit. Nope, he's going to go down. Sloppy tackling for the Browns. Greg Newsome finally brings him down all the way up to the 25-yard line. And we will go ahead and do that now per your request. Depth chart. Depth chart. Depth chart. Peoples-Jones. Let's get Schwartz in there, yeah? Chief, you've earned the day off. Wyatt Teller. I guess we don't have any other backups, so Joel Bitonio is staying in. Let's get Togiai in there, Jordan Elliott in there. Taki can keep playing. Denzel. Let's put AJ Green in there instead of you. LeCount. Now we got to go, of course, to the other things. Felton is the third down. Johnson is the power back. Jakeem Grant is the slot. Let's get Tack McKinley in there as well. Okay, I think that should pretty much cover us. This will be fun. We haven't gotten a chance to do this. Another win for sure, Sean. 4th and 8, they're going to go for it. All the backups in, of course. Back corner of the end zone. God, touchdown, Terry McLaurin. As soon as I put the backups in. Oh, he does the LeBron. That's pretty cool. Touchdown, Commanders. 45-13 now. Extra point is up. Extra point is good. Terry McLaurin, very good at football. We'll see if they decide to pay him. Now all these receivers are getting paid. Will Terry McLaurin get paid? Or will they move on and somebody else will have to pay him? Would you take him on the Browns? I absolutely would take Terry McLaurin on the Browns. All right, here he comes, number 7, Jacoby Brissett under center. He'll stretch it right side. No, the ball comes out, fumbled, picked up by Jamin Davis. It looked like there was a person hitting Brissett as he was trying to give the ball to Dearness Johnson. That ball came out. Wild play there, and very quickly, a turnover for the Browns. Madden's like, how dare you put backups in? Antonio Gibson up the middle, and he'll go down. I put like 5 backups in, Madden. Yeah, baby. 2nd and 2. Clock running, about 13 to go here. Setting up a screen. They read it. Left side. Nice play there. You saw how quickly Jordan Elliott got through the line and then figured it out and got back to the spot that he was responsible for covering. 3rd and 2. Back to pass. Wentz. Pressure. 0 over the middle. Into traffic, and it's almost picked off. AJ Green had it in his hands. Almost intercepted by AJ Green. 4th and 2. They're going to go. They're going to give it to the up back, who's a tight end, and I think his big body will fall. It's John Bates, 2nd-year player, and he's able to fall across. 1st and goal. Taven Bryan on the tackle. Pressure right up the middle as they tried to set up another screen. He would have had to walk into the end zone, but Wentz couldn't hold it long enough because Ronnie Harrison shot the gap hard. Back to pass. Evading the pressure right side. Caught and almost intercepted again by A.J. Brown. That one's going to be dropped by Curtis Samuel. Here's a 3rd and goal now from the 4 into the dog pound end. Back to pass Wentz. Pressure in his face over the middle. Caught! No! Touchdown! It is! And it's Bates again, the 2nd-year tight end. 2 quick scores as soon as I put the backups in. 45-21 now. 7 plays, 15 yards, $123. Brissett talking to the troops on the sidelines. Maybe this is why we don't do substitutions in the NFL. Jakeem Grant. 12-20. Slow the game down, put it in shoe clock mode, let Dearness Johnson and Kareem Hunt will be in occasionally still as well. Stretch it left side to Johnson. And he'll pick up about 1 yard before being dragged to the ground by the defender. I think that's the rookie Josh Jobe. Welcome in, Wendell. The rookie Josh Jobe out of Alabama. Here comes Demetric Felton up the middle. He'll hold on to the football with 2 hands, and he picks up a nice couple of yards. Sets up a 3rd and 6 here for Jacoby Brissett. Welcome in, Wendell. This was a fun one. Make sure you go back and watch the beginning. We've got about 6 different starters out right now. Dearness Johnson trying to break tackles. He does, but the rest of the cavalry comes out as fumbled again. But then picked up by Harrison Bryant. Net loss of 5 and a punt upcoming for Corey Bojorquez. We have a bunch of backups in right now, Wendell, and the Browns have, the football team / Commanders have scored like 14 points in the last 3 minutes since we put the backups in. 10:24 to go. At least they have a full field to play with this time. Browns defense. Again, there's only like 2 starters out on the Browns defense right now. Delayed handoff up the middle. Waiting for him in the middle of the field is Ronnie Harrison, and he will stay with Gibson. Short gain. Not going no huddle yet either. Back to pass. Wentz. Zip it quickly to the left side. Short throw, short catch. Logan Thomas, the tight end, of course, played quarterback back at Virginia Tech. Did Logan Thomas. Bulked up. It's now the tight end here. Very talented tight end as well. Left side. Got a wide open player. Pushed him out of bounds, but missed. And that's the tight end again, Bates. And Bates has a first down up to the 39-yard line of Cleveland. Clock continuing to run. Yeah, we'll see, Wendell. I would love to have Clowney back. I think Clowney's more important than Landry. I would take Landry back, but the price has got to be right. 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Wentz over the middle, and Walker drops an easy interception. Oh, Anthony. He's not a backup. Can't blame that on me. I didn't sub him in. He's already in. Play action. Blitz coming from Harrison. Wentz in trouble. Throws it away. Right side. 4th and 5 coming up. His 20th throw of the second half. Still 8:14 to play. Pistol look here on 4th and 5. Pressure coming from Winovich. Right side. Deep. Caught. Intercepted. Grant Delpit jumps the route. And that's interception number 2 for the Browns defense. And a huge pick for Grant Delpit helps to reestablish the momentum. His 5th of the season. Delpit playing incredibly good football for us as well. Here's a handoff up the middle. It's Felton, and he'll sort of spin to the left side, give him another 3 or 4 yards. 2nd and 6 for Demetric Felton. I haven't, Wendell. I've seen the commercials where it looks very interesting, but I have not seen it. Here comes Kareem Hunt, right side, holding that football, breaking tackles to the 40, near the 45, call it the 42 for Kareem Hunt, and a big first down for the Browns now. Khaleke Hudson, former Michigan safety, now playing kind of that hybrid linebacker role. Almost 600 yards on the season now for Kareem. This one's going to get him just about at that number, as he's got 10 carries today for 70 yards. He's definitely been the sharper of the 2 running backs. Dearness Johnson and Kareem Hunt next to Jacoby Brissett. We've yet to see Brissett throw a pass yet. Hands this one off up the middle to Dearness Johnson. 3rd and 5. Single receiver at the bottom of our screen that we cannot see is going to be Donovan Peoples-Jones. Stretch it left side. Kareem Hunt broke a couple of tackles, didn't break quite enough. He gets back to the 50 in a 4th and 3. I would assume that they will punt, and they will. Clock goes under 5 minutes. Bojorquez angling it to the right sideline. Out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Great punt fire for Corey Bojorquez. 4:57 to go here as we wrap things up. Appreciate everybody joining. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy on chat today from the office. Appreciate everybody being here. A little drag across the middle, a little slant action to Diami Brown, and he's got a first down. Wentz, 17 of 34 now. Still just about 250 yards in the game, as so much of this check down passing game has been evolving for him today. Wentz, right side, throws back across his body to a wide open Diami Brown, and he just steps out of bounds for reasons unknown, because there was not a single Brown jersey anywhere over there. Second-year player Diami Brown, electric receiver out of North Carolina. They had a lot of playmakers last year drafted. Pressure right in his face, wobble across the middle of the field, and then almost intercepted that time. Tack McKinley had the pressure. 2nd and 10. Shotgun for Wentz, back to pass. Quick little throw to the right side again. Diami Brown, Greedy Williams is right on his backside. Short gain there. Browns passing defense, you can see 23rd in the league today, only giving up 196 yards passing. Which seems kind of crazy that they are not higher than that, considering you take the sack yardage away from team passing yards. Deep over the middle to McLaurin, and it's almost intercepted. Looked like Troy Hill was back there along with Grant Delpit, and it was almost intercepted. They're going to give another pass, another PBU to Delpit. Browns rush 3. Wentz with plenty of time. Somehow Miles is in the game again as a stamina sub, and this time he tries to run, and Taven Bryan was like spying him and absolutely just waits and takes him down. It'll be a sack for Taven Bryan, his 9th of the season. If he has 9 sacks this year, that would be a boondoggle for Mr. Andrew Berry. As another negative run for the Browns now, as we're under 3 minutes to play in Cleveland. 45-21. Appreciate everybody being on. Again, this game was 42-7 at the end of the half. And then we subbed in some backups, and then they scored 14 quick points, but now things have kind of slowed down and steadied. When we played them like week 1 and week 5 or something like that. They were both early, so we play the Bengals next, and then we will end in Foxborough with the Patriots. 3rd and 3. Back to pass. Nope. Pump fake to the left side. Brissett, his first throw. It's caught by Jakeem Grant. Little pump fake to the left side. Froze the safety. Lets Jakeem Grant open to the middle of the field. His first catch of the day for Jakeem Grant. Jakeem Grant. I believe it's an M. Felton again. Short run. Give him a yard before being dragged down. Carrying that ball with both hands. So we'll look at the schedule and the standings quickly, Wendell, after the game. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Dearness right side. Tries to get the hole. He can't. KJ Wright fills the gap nicely. Had a really first nice run for Dearness Johnson. Has kind of struggled since then. 3rd and 7. Felton into the game as the running back. And he'll get the football here up the middle. Big hole to the right side. Demetric Felton, first down to the 11. And that should be it. Browns don't need to run another play here today. 45-21 is your winner. The 10-4 football team falls to 10-5. Browns go to 11-3-1. Again, we'll see how that week 1 tie with the Buccaneers turns into us for seeding purposes. Could help, could hurt. Seven seconds. There's absolutely no reason to run another play. 3, 2. Ball game. 45-21. This one is over. Big time win. Let's take a quick look at the statistics here today for the football team. 263. Remember, we told you had 11 passes in the first half, so definitely threw a lot in the second half. 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions for Wentz. Gibson had a pretty solid day. 12 for 67. Wentz 4 for 27 on his scrambles. Logan Thomas 6 for 90. Terry McLaurin 3 for 77 and a touchdown. The rest of the players, not a bunch going on. Rookie Ike Ikwanu has gotten 3 sacks against him, thanks to Myles Garrett. All right, how about tackles today? 25 tackles for Jamin Davis. Wow. 13 for Cole Holcomb, 3 for the rookie. Oh, it's a rookie linebacker out of Georgia, Christopher Smith. Chase Young with 8. I couldn't remember what number 9's name was. Chase Young with a sack, half for Allen, and Montez Sweat. And then again, we talked about Cole Holcomb having that interception earlier. All right, for the Browns, Watson 30 of 35 for 399, 3 touchdowns and an interception. Brissett 1 for 1 for 8 yards. Perfect rating of 100, or not perfect rating, but a rating of 100. Completion percentage of 100. For Nick Chubb, 16 of 44. He struggled. Well, he struggled a little less than Dearness Johnson did today. It was definitely Kareem Hunt's day, 12 for 71 and the touchdown as well. How about Felton, 5 for 24? Brissett apparently got credited for that lost. Stanton with a 1-yard touchdown run, and Watson had 1 scramble today for 7 before taking a hit that we did not want to see him hit. How about the Chief today? 13 for 206 and 2 more touchdowns, including a whole 96 yards after the catch. 4 for 54 for Pickens, 4 for 35 for Peoples-Jones, 4 for 72 for Amari Cooper, Dearness Johnson with 3, Chubb with 2, Jakeem Grant with 1. How about 3 pancakes today for Wyatt Teller? Let's go. Browns on defense, 8 tackles for Troy Hill, 6 for Walker, 5 for Delpit, and JJ 3. 3 sacks for Myles Garrett, 2 for Taven Bryan, 2 for Troy Hill. An interception today, Grant Delpit, Denzel Ward, Troy Hill. So how about Troy Hill with a pick, 2 sacks, had a great day today. Pass deflections, 4 for Delpit today. How about a forced fumble by John Johnson that was scooped by Chase Winovich as well. And Troy Hill, of course, had that pick 6, so he had a monster day. 45-21. Did you send me a signed Ogunjobi pick, or was it the Jannard Avery pick? Because if you sent me a Larry Ogunjobi pick, I missed it. All right, let's go ahead and simulate the week here so we can see the current standings and then therefore playoff situation. Ravens win again, so they're staying right with them. Browns and Ravens both clinching the playoffs, but not the division yet because there are still 2 games left. So very important that the Browns keep winning. They will have the Bengals once more and then again the Patriots, as we talked about. Titans have clinched the division. Everybody else in the South is not great. How about this? 3 teams at 7-8. Anybody's game in the AFC. So that Patriots game could be like win and get into the playoffs. Both the Chiefs and the Broncos have clinched the playoffs as well. Raiders fighting hard to be that 3rd playoff spot, or that 3rd wildcard team as well. How about the Bears? Still 9-6 and leading that division. Packers at 7-8, still in it. Lions barely with a chance at 6-9. NFC South led by the Saints. Buccaneers still an opportunity. Again, they have the tie, of course, that we had with them. 14-1, clinched the division, clinched the number 1 seed already at 14-1. The Cowboys have been great again. We just played the Commanders. They're 10-5, but have already clinched as well. And then anybody's ball game out in the West. How about 8-7, 7-8, 7-8, 7-8? The wild, wild West of the NFC West. So if the playoffs were to start today, which they will in just 2 weeks, it's still Kansas City with the 1st seed, Browns with number 2, hosting the Raiders, Titans at number 3, hosting the Broncos, and the Jets right now on paper would be winning the AFC East, which is wild to think about, and they would host the Ravens. Again, the Cowboys have been so good. Saints would host the Packers, Bears would host the Bucks, and the Super Bowl champ Rams would host the Washington Commanders. So a couple of people had also asked about, oh yeah, it was you definitely did send me Jannard Avery, and I still have it, and I intended to raffle it off to a subscriber. We moved and a bunch of stuff, and I just wanted to make sure that it didn't get lost. So we're going to look at the statistics for the Browns, since sometimes it doesn't actually transfer over to the league leaders. So Watson, 4,100 yards, 28 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, taking 62 sacks. Nick Chubb, 1,131 yards, 7 touchdowns. Kareem Hunt, 600 yards, 5 touchdowns for them. How about David Njoku? 105, 1168, and 9 touchdowns. Amari Cooper with 60 catches. Pickens with 26, Peoples-Jones with 20, Bryant with 22, Nick Chubb with 21, Kareem Hunt, Grant, Schwartz, Deese, Johnson, Felton, and Johnny Stanton rounding out your receivers as well. The 2 backups have never given up any sacks. Surprise, surprise. How about total tackles? JOK with 133, John Johnson 110, Troy Hill with 104. Let's look at the sack numbers. How about 21.5 for DeMarvin Leal, 17.5 for Garrett, 11 for McKinley, 9.5, 6.5, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1.5. And again, had another 15 or so from Calais Campbell that went away when we had to dump him. 10 picks for Denzel Ward. 10. 5 for Johnson, 5 for Delpit. Pass deflections, how about 16 for Greg Newsome today? 37 catches allowed by Ronnie Harrison, and nobody else has given up any. That's a weird and broken stat line. A couple of forced fumbles, a couple of fumble recoveries, and of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defensive touchdowns for the Browns. Kicking, of course, we've talked about the rookie. He is 28 of 35 on the season. 47 of 47. Look at that perfection. And he has 1 miss. Field goals made, field goals attempted. He has 1 miss inside 50 yards, and then he's 5 for 13 beyond 50 yards. So let's go look at a couple of the league leaders just to see where our Browns fit in, if at all. Passing yards, 4,600 for Mahomes, Russell Wilson. How about the rookie Desmond Ridder from the Lions? Let's go. Herbert, there's Watson, Daniel Jones, Trey Lance, Hurts, Burrow, Wilson, and Rodgers. Touchdown passes, 31 for Mahomes, 31 for the rookie Desmond Ridder. Russell Wilson with 30 right there. Best, most interceptions, Matt Ryan, Russell Wilson, Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Brock Purdy, the rookie, playing some time over Davis Mills down there. There's Desmond Ridder, Trey Lance, Tannehill, Josh Allen, Watson, Wilson, Rodgers, and Baker Mayfield, who apparently is on the Broncos now. I'm not sure when that happened, but apparently he's on the Broncos practice squad or something. I don't know what's happening, but most of those stats are from when he was obviously our starter. On the ground, no surprise, Derrick Henry, 1841, Kamara, 1,500 yards, 15 for McCaffrey, 14 for Zeke, 14 for Josh Jacobs, Najee Harris, Montgomery, Mixon, and then Nick Chubb, as well as Dobbins and several others. There's the second-year player Javonte Williams, over 1,000 yards as well. Rushing touchdown leaders, no surprise that Derrick Henry has 16, 15 for Eckler, Kamara, McCaffrey, Gus the Bus, Dalvin Cook, Chris Carson, Joe Mixon, Tony Pollard, how about that? Elijah Mitchell, Devin Singletary, and Zeke are your double-digit. How about leading receivers? It's going to make me sad. 105 for the Chief, leads everybody by a big margin. How about Kelsey with 93 right behind him? Fuller with 90 from the rookie Desmond Ridder. Keenan Allen with 86, Evans 86, Cortland Sutton, and then there's the rookie Garrett Wilson, who of course was on our team until about halfway through the year. And I had to trade him to the the Texans, because that would have been the pick that we took him at. So he does lead the league in receiving yardage. How about that? 1237. Then Keenan Allen, then Fuller, then Adams, then the Chief, then Mike Evans, Cam Sutton, Godwin, Galladay, Kirk, Kelsey, Jameson Williams, rookie out of Alabama, Tim Patrick, Odell Beckham, who's playing for the Packers because nobody else would sign him. There's Tyreek Hill, Hardman, Crowder, Lamb. And those are all your over 1,000-yard receivers so far this season. Leading receiver touchdowns-wise, 12 for Devontae Adams, 12 for Van Jefferson, 11 for Marquez Callaway, 10 for Galladay, Godwin, Diami Brown, and Tim Patrick. For the defense, leading tacklers in the NFL, Tremaine Edmonds and Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah, both tied. Solo tackles, though, will go to Edmonds. Isaiah Simmons right behind him, 106 and 103, respectively. Sacks, 21.5 for Aaron Donald. So remember that thing where sometimes they don't put the Browns players on there? This would be one of those situations. So Aaron Donald tied with DeMarvin Leal for the most sacks in the league. Myles Garrett would be currently third, just ahead of Melvin Ingram, behind Khalil Mack. Interceptions, there's the 10. So Ward shows up there, 5, again for JJ, 3. Trevon Diggs, of course, with a lot of them as well. So that's a little bit of a look at the stats, and since we're here and doing it, we'll take a quick look at leaders in the clubhouse for the awards. How about MVP? How about DeMarvin Leal, number 4 in your MVP voting? That's pretty awesome. Coach of the year right now would be Mike McCarthy, Nathaniel Hackett, the rookie. Of course, you have Russell Wilson to help you with that one. Mahomes, of course, still leading for Offensive Player of the Year. DeMarvin Leal, your leader for Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year would be Brock Purdy and his teammate Garrett Wilson. Then you have Hassan Haskins down in Tennessee. Rookie DeMarvin Leal, it better be DeMarvin Leal. Pat Mahomes, of course. Watson currently 4th for best QB. Best running back, Nick Chubb is 7. Best wide receiver, we don't have anybody on that list. Wyatt Teller, best O-line. Batonio currently 3rd. Conklin down at 7th. Marvin Leal and Myles Garrett 1 and 3, and the guy who was right between them, Calais Campbell, technically on the Ravens now, so he had all the stats from us as well. Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa, the teammates, best linebackers. Denzel Ward, JJ3, and Delpit. How about that? 1, 2, 3, and the best DB voting. That's pretty cool. All right, that's enough. Hope you're having a great day. We'll be back with more sim action later. You guys rock. Thanks, Kit. Appreciate you hopping on from work, even via the chat. Thanks to all my subscribers. You guys are the best. If you haven't yet subscribed and you'd like to, we'd appreciate it. One of these days we'll get over 1,000, and then all these billions of hours of views we have will pay me something so that I can buy Mrs. Nagy on Sports something nice for letting me play video games all the time. All right, we appreciate you. Have a great night and the rest of your day. Go Browns!